How does this Iceblu333 currently? It is August the 3rd, 2026. Okay, so I guess hopefully this will be the last video that I make in regards to the Fauci situation and my thoughts on the 2020, his actions in regards to the 2020 vaccine situation. Anyway, because I'm still going down my notes, whatever. I was just looking at some stuff that an argument I had with the girl, in this forum, whatever, and because basically she was calling people stupid, but she wasn't giving people like examples of why they were stupid. She was calling these people that were saying, oh, the vaccine is considered safe and effective and blah 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 blah. Well, some people were saying that, and then she was like, look at this. Well, she was like, you're just stupid. Don't take it. Da 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 da. And so I said, you know what? I want to chime on in, and I'm gonna start showing the dead bodies, because you can't argue with the fucking dead body, because that's just that. And so it went from one dead body to another dead body to another dead body to another dead body to multiple dead bodies. As a matter of fact, I need to say this too. So there was a blog called the COVID blog or whatever, where they showed a ton of people that seemingly had side effects to the vaccine and died, or had major side effects from the vaccine or adverse events, reportedly via that website. It was called the COVIDblog.com. And like I said, now it's like gone. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because the person who I was arguing with, she actually posted it, a link to that website. Now it's gone. So let me pause for a second. Okay, so I'm back. So when you go to the COVIDblog.com, it says, sorry, if you are the owner of this website, please contact your hosting provider, webmaster at thecovidblog.com. It is possible you have reached this page because the IP address has changed. Okay, so maybe I should Google it, but this is what the when I clicked the link, or when I searched it now, like I clicked the link last time. So let me see if I can Google the COVIDblog.com and see if anything else pops up. So let me pause a second. Okay, so I'm back. So I did a Google search for the COVIDblog.com, and all that came up was this COVID blog right here. That's not the one that used to be available. Could be this one. It talks about the vaccine or whatever, but it's the COVID blog that this other person had. It showed the people that were dying, and so looking at Google AI. Let me click that real quick. So looking at Google AI, like I said, this one that pops up right here is not the right one. So when you look at Google AI, whatever, it says this. And so it says the COVIDblog.com is a controversial online platform founded by Brian Wilkins that actively published anti-vaccine narratives, medical misinformation, and unverified claims regarding COVID-19 and the mRNA immunizations before going inactive in late 2023. So apparently it went the blog went inactive in 2023. So like I said, the one that you see that's on in the search results in regards to Google, it's not the same one. And so again, current status right here. It says inactivity. The domain stopped publishing new articles or updates in late 2023. Archival presence. Older posts remain referenced primarily in sociological and digital media studies, analyzing the spread of online skepticism and pandemic-era disinformation. Anyway, so I tried to find out what happened to Brian Wilkins, and apparently, there's a Reddit post. Well, so there's this. You go to Facebook, and it says there used to be. Well, it was a question. There used to be a website called the COVIDblog.com, and it was documenting all the wild madness that was happening around the time of the COVID-19 vaccine. Does anyone know what happened to its owner, Brian Wilkins? At one point, the website just stopped updating, and about a year later, after the website shut down, his other private websites went off too. And so you have people trying to answer this question, and they said, we've discussed this. Sites that we follow completely disappeared. And another person said Facebook would have took it down. They don't want the truth coming out. I was in loads of groups on Facebook, and they took a lot down. And so another person says there were sites with videos of people who were injured. Does anyone know of these websites? And so another post on Reddit, it says Brian A. Wilkins of the COVID blog is apparently dead. And they continue on. All I could find on him what is this obituary, which was apparently posted by his uncle. The date of passing lines up with when he disappeared. The date of birth also matches the age he disclosed on several posts, plus his various 80s and 90s fandoms. Before that, he had lost a case with PayPal in which he was expected to pay $380,000 for selling pine needle tea as a vaccine shedding remedy. The total amount he had to pay had reached $500,000 because Brian challenged the case and lost, meaning he might have had to pay PayPal's additional legal expenses. My other pet theory is he might have faked his death. We can't truly know because he had years of experience with van living. Here's a video of him showing the van. You know what? I don't. So you can go to Reddit and find this right here. Jesus alone. Post. Please, okay. Okay. Oh, that was just okay. And so when I click this obituary right here, or his supposed obituary, this comes up right here. Well, I'll just click it while I'm here. So. And it says this right here. This memorial website doesn't exist. It may have been unpublished. If you don't believe this is the case, double check that you enter the correct link. Here are some other pages that you might be interested in. From everlove.com. So who knows? Let's hear what else. And there's another post titled "Where deadmessengerpost.net." Where's Brian Wilkins? And as of September 24th, 2024, I guess people were still trying to figure out where the owner of the COVID blog went. So, anyway, so that's just that. Let me pause in a second. So I'm back. So again, so the COVIDblog.com, which showed a ton of dead people, dead bodies, people who died because seemingly the vaccine, it's gone. This is when you try to go there or go to a link or click a link, it's gone. So anyway, let's see here. Let me pause in a second. So I'm back. So in my opinion, I mean, either he's dead or because I think they said that he got sued by PayPal, right? For some bullshit reason. But the thing about it is that and he ended up owing them $500,000. So it's more like a situation where, in my opinion, what could have happened via all of the possibilities that could have happened. Again, this is my opinion, is that they could have sued the powers that be could have sued him. And then pretty much put him inside a financial situation where he had no choice but to accept maybe a payout for maybe, who knows, maybe, so he probably owed a company $500,000, and maybe somebody offered him, who knows, maybe $3 million, $5 million to just shut the fuck up and shut his stuff down. Only God knows what really happened. I can't find anything else about the guy. I don't really have the energy to put towards that situation anymore. So that's just that. So another thing is that let me pause a second. So I'll say again, I'm alleging this. This is my opinion. This all this stuff happened around the time of these vaccines or whatever. In my opinion. Pause. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just spend like maybe 3 minutes on this argument I had with this person because they deleted their post and I think they saw my point. So I'm gonna say what I wrote. It's because this person, she was just saying that the people that were on these farms, whatever, they was just stupid, and the doctor says this or whatever, and that says that and whatever, and the people weren't believing what the doctors were saying. And I said, hey, this is my farm, so you know what? I'm gonna handle it my way. Just showing the dead bodies. And so this is what I said. I said, because she was just saying y'all bitches are stupid, basically, in so many words. So I said, okay, keep in mind that that those people have no idea, or the people on these farms have no idea who those doctors are. So you may have to explain a little bit more than normal. And honestly, all that medical jargon will go straight over people's heads. The people that are in these farms reading this stuff. So I said I'd rather stick to symptoms and death. That's something even a toddler can comprehend. Clear-cut information. Calling the vaccine a bioweapon to people who watch the mainstream news media will just think that you are crazy. So just stick to symptoms and death. That is much easier to comprehend. No one knows those doctors and will not comprehend their jargon. Whether it's true or not, people only understand things that affect them, such as death and loss. Clear-cut. They don't know what you know. I'm still talking to the person. And this is on June 19th, 2021, where me and this person was having this argument. And they are constantly being told that this vaccine is safe and blah, blah, blah. Since they don't know what you know, you have to be extremely descriptive. It's basically like trying to defend a virgin in a whorehouse that condones rape. Everyone is being told something different. As far as you looking crazy, that's not the problem. You run into problems when you are trying to explain something while looking crazy. People will just brush you off as being crazy. Keeping things clear-cut and dry and relatable, even so that even a toddler. Oh my God. Keeping things cut and dry and relatable, even to a toddler, is the best way to go. That's why I rather reference deaths and symptoms than medical jargon. Medical jargon is not relatable. You can't comprehend that. Only doctors know these big ass words: myocarditis, pericarditis, etc. That's all. And she said something about, what else do you call something killing and seriously injuring those who accept it? And I said, they have been told otherwise by the news media. Calling it a bioweapon will make people look at you like you're crazy. Telling people that the vaccine has been killing people and showing them dead bodies will make them say, wow. Show them the dead bodies and the symptoms. It's like you'll attract flies easier with honey than with vinegar. That's saying. I'm just saying, try to see things from other people's point of view and try to explain a little more. Like earlier, calling the vaccine, I know it's killing people, a bioweapon, will go straight over people's heads. And they will call you crazy. You will have to explain why you're calling it a bioweapon every time you call it a bioweapon. So it's easy just to say that you have seen that the vaccine has been killing people. That way, they can kind of relate and also try to understand what you mean as to the vaccine killing people. Calling it a bioweapon, they would just look at you like you're crazy. Be more descriptive. Don't kill me. I hope it doesn't come off as rude. I just know that you're trying to help people, and I can see why they are responding the way that they are responding to your efforts. You simply have read more on the subject and have seen things that they just don't care to put the time or effort into looking to, which is normal. I digress. I'm finna take a nap and go to my other forums. Oh, and I said this too. This is why I'm saying all this. Because somebody else made a comment too. I've said it before. When Trump took credit for this vaccine, that I was not going to take this vaccine because, let me just read what I said. I have said this before. When Trump took credit for this vaccine, that I was not going to take it because it would be poison just to make him look bad. Because it's like everything Trump did during this period of time, it's like they were trying to make Trump look bad, no matter what he did. And so this vaccine was rushed out, but it's understand that Trump, he put his trust inside of people, inside these scientists that were the best were considered the best of the best. So I don't think he would expect that these scientists would I don't think that he would expect these scientists to try to fuck people up just to make him look bad. I don't think he expected these people to be that fucking evil. But in my opinion, yes, they were that fucking evil. Anyway. Anyway. This vaccine was rushed out, so I don't care what he says or any fill in the blank says. I want to sit back and watch idiots take this vaccine first, and when it's perfected, then I may consider taking it, but still might not take it. And she said something. One person I was having this argument with or whatever. And I said, I didn't mean to call these people idiots. I said they're more like lab rats. That's better, lab rats. I said, but my point in regards to explaining what the situation is that's going on, to them like they're a toddler. My point was that these people only understand death, pain, and suffering. They did not understand medical jargon. That was my point. Thanks for giving links to deaths due to taking the vaccine. People only understand death. I guess that's why the planet Saturn is the most hated planet. He brings all of those to the forefront. Death, pain, and suffering. I digress. And I'm going to finish with this. If Trump, I said this in these posts on June 19, 2021. If, in my opinion, because I think Trump trusted the people that was inside of his circles. Mike Pence, Anthony Fauci, and all these other heads. I need to find this other damn motherfucker who I did not like either. Let me pause for a second. Because he lost a lot of weight. I forgot his name though. Let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. So the man's name was Mike Pompeo. I don't know why. I think he still supports Donald Trump, but it's like I never liked this man for some reason. And here he is right here. I don't know what it is about him, but apparently via Google search or whatever, it says that he still supports Donald Trump. But something I always felt off about this man and Mike Pence, in my opinion. Let me see here. Pause a second. So maybe the man he's good. He's all right inside of Donald Trump's stuff. I need to see what he's doing. What Mike Pompeo is doing right now in regards to politics or whatever. Let me pause for another second. I know he's lost a lot of weight. So pause. Okay, so I'm back. So apparently former U.S. Secretary of State and CIA Director Mike Pompeo is active in academia, private equity, and public policy. He serves as a faculty fellow at Columbia University's Institute of Global Politics, leads the Center for Law and Government at Liberty University, and works in private equity and law. So apparently he's out of politics now. Whatever, I don't really care. That's not my point. So let me go back to my post or whatever. Cause I'm wasting a lot of time in storage. Anyway. So I'm back to what I was trying to say on June 19th, 2021, and then after that I'm gonna get back. I want to get back to my post that I made, I think in 2023, and I'm gonna try to finish up going over all the posts I made. Anyway, so I said on June 19th, 2021, in regards to another reason why I said I wasn't gonna take the vaccine. I said if Trump had won the rigged election, poisoning the vaccine and killing multiple people on a mass scale would have destroyed him via what these other people inside of his orbit could have possibly have been planning if Trump did actually end up winning the 2020 elections, in my opinion. So if it came out that, anyway, let me just read what I wrote. Start back over. If Trump had won the rigged election, in my opinion, poisoning the vaccine and killing multiple people on a mass scale would have destroyed him, because he took credit for the vaccine. Now, since the media is covering up for the vaccine as well as the current people in power trying to stabilize the economy, everything is going as good as it can get. And this post was made on June 19, 2021, after the 2020 elections, and Joe Biden been sworn in. So start back over. Now, since the media is covering up for the vaccine, as well as the current people in power trying to stabilize the economy, everything is going as good as it can get. However, if Trump had won, we would have been in lockdown even longer, or had a major event that would break everything, in my opinion. Maybe a vaccine poisoning or something else. But it would have crippled the economy, whatever it could have been. Democratic states opened up COVID regulations as soon as Biden won the rigged election, in my opinion. After the Democratic states originally said that we should be locked down until 2022. Keep in mind, again, this post was made on June 19, 2021. But I digress. Watch the videos of deaths related to taking the vaccine. There's your proof, or whatever you are looking for, or are getting at. And we are still waiting on the CDC emergency meeting about heart information. Hopefully, it won't be postponed again next week. This is June 19, 2021. And I continue, but that is just my speculation. Could definitely be far from the truth. But that is how I feel, and that is another one of my reasonings as to why I'm not taking the vaccine. I personally believe that people hated Trump so much that they would poison the vaccine just to destroy him after he took credit for the vaccine. Also, the vaccine was rushed out, but still, no, not taking it. The reasons pile up on top of other reasons as for my reasoning for not taking that vaccine. I digress. TZYL. So, you know what? I still keep on wasting time, but I need to find the post that I made because I had a dream because all these people inside these forums were pissing me off. And so I said fuck this shit. I don't really give a fuck about none of y'all bitches. Take the vaccine and let's see what happens next or in a few years. But I had a dream. And DMX was inside of my dream. And he said, don't give up on these people. And I'm like, what? He said, don't give up on these people. So I need to find the exact date that I had this dream and what the dream said, because I know I had it. And it just told me to just make these posts, because who knows, it's probably important now because Fauci is pleading the fifth left and right 111 times. Let me pause for another second. Okay, so I'm back. I do need to add this as well. Pretty much I think Diamond from Diamond and Silk, the two people that supports Trump, the two black people that supports Trump or whatever. You know that Diamond, she passed away. And so I think Silk, at her funeral, she said that we need to be asking questions about whether this vaccine is poison or not. We shouldn't be asking something. So she was also questioning whether this vaccine was actually poison or not. So I just need to bring it up. I need to find this find the post that I made in regards to me having a dream about DMX coming to me inside my dreams, saying, "Don't give them these people. Don't give them these people. Keep on doing what you're doing." Or so he said something in my dream. So let me pause for a second. And I keep forgetting to say this. I'm sorry. I pause and unpause. But DMX, apparently DMX, he liked watching the Golden Girls. And you know, Betty White, she passed away due to a heart attack, but she was like 99 years old, something like that. But so that's not like weird or anything, but DMX, he liked watching the Golden Girls. So I think they came into his trailer during shooting a film or something like that, and they saw him watching the Golden Girls. I thought I should just add that for some reason. It just came to me. So let me pause for a second, because I pause and unpause, but I keep forgetting to say that in my videos or whatever. But I'm trying to find the post that I made where the date that he came to me inside of my dreams. Let me pause for a second. Okay, look. I tried to find that post where I had a dream about DMX, and he told me not to give him on the people. It's here in these forums somewhere. One day I'll find it, maybe. Right now, I'm tired of shit. I want to be done with this. So I'm gonna just continue from Let me pause a second. Okay, so I'm back again. I tried to go through like random pages to see if I can find the post. I can't find it. I rolled some dice, and I was like, "Yeah, Spirit, DMX, show me where the post is at or whatever." It might show me this time, but anyway, I keep getting number 3, and on page 3, it's about this Tanzanian president who said that he wasn't going to push the vaccine inside of his in his state or whatever. I mean, oh my god, where is it? Because I'm so tired. I just want this to be over with. So I got a caption here from one of the posts on Astro Seek. It says Tanzanian president disappears. And so the first, and this is posted on June the 20th, 2021. I've already said this in other in my previous videos, but it's just like, yeah. So the website is titled healthimpactnews.com, and it says Tanzanian president says citizens will not be guinea pigs in COVID vaccine trials. Skeptical about safety of current COVID-19 vaccines. That's the president right there of Tanzania. And so it says Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli, President Magufuli, has master's and doctorate degree in chemistry from the University of Dar es Salaam. In 2019, he was awarded an honorary doctorate by the University of Dodoma for improving the economy of the country. Tanzanian government skeptical about safety of COVID-19 vaccines or whatever. And so he was skeptical at first, and then I think 2 weeks later, and so that article was posted on March the 1st, 2021. And then so on March 17th, 2021, Tanzania, another article came out from the healthimpactnews.com. It says Tanzanian president who was skeptical of Western vaccines dead after missing for 2 weeks. So when I rolled the dice or whatever, and asking like DMX, if you're watching, if you're looking down right now, can you please show me where that article is? I want to ask one more time using just dice. Where's this article? Where is that post that I made talking about me having a stream about DMX? Where is it? 15. I'm gonna try this one more damn time because I'm tired. I think I've already seen page 15. But I'm gonna try it one more time. And then after that, I'm gonna go back to the main topic. It's loading. Let me pause a second. I've already been on this page. Is there something important on this page? No. I mean, there's all this stuff is important, but yeah. The only thing I have right here on this page that mentions DMX is on August 9th, 2021. I tried to post a link to the COVID blog website on youtube.com via the comments. And let me turn this off real quick. And on August 9th, 2021, and the comments failed to post. So I can turn this off right here too. You see it right here? I took a screenshot. Comment failed to post. And I was talking about DMX on this day right here. Let me see if I can turn this light all the way off because I don't know how good it's showing up on the screen. So that was YouTube censoring people. I think I was watching earlier today. What's his name? Dan Bongino. He said that that YouTube banned him or whatever. So maybe that's what the spirit of DMX was trying to tell me, because I did mention it says DMX's name is mentioned on his screenshot. It says DMX seems to have died due to taking the vaccine, along with Marvelous Marvin, the boxer. They both died of heart problems, in my opinion. So DMX, if your spirit is looking down right now, please tell me the page of this post that I made that I mentioned you coming to me in my dream. What is it, man? Because this is like the last time, I'm going to try to do this. So I'm going to go to page 14. I think I've already been to page 14, but I think I've been to page 14 already. I don't think there's anything important there either, but let me just look at it real quick. Impulse. Well, I was having arguments with people around this time. Yeah. I was gonna pick a random number. A random number that, because I mean, I've already been up and down these doggone forums. What number have I not picked yet? 27. Yeah, I've already been here. Let me pause a second, 'cause I remember this. Okay, I remember. I was having arguments with people. And you would think that I would make a statement. I would think that I would have made a statement about this around this time right here, because I was going back and forth with these people, left and right. I don't see the post where I had the dream, and I probably have a reference to it on this phone, but I can't find it. Anyway, so I'm finna start back going over the final pages of this Jesus, the final post I made. So let's see here and pause. Okay, so yesterday I stopped on page 40, I believe. I was talking about Yasmin. She's a newscaster, and I was talking about also the princess of Thailand. So I want to play some of the video. If I get copyrighted and banned off YouTube, fuck it, I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna make no money off this shit anyway. But anyway, so here she is, Yasmin. I don't know, I can't say the last name, but anyway, I want to play some of the video. So, I mean, I don't know how this looks or whatever, but yeah. So.
My body, though, was pretty certain not to believe the reflux. The next day, on December 30th, I woke up with severe pains both in my chest and my left shoulder, and it was like a tightening in my chest. I took deep breaths. That got worse when I was laying flat. I knew enough at that moment to understand that it could is the key word here, that I was having a heart attack, especially because it was happening in the left part of my shoulder. I want to remind you, I run 7 miles 3 to 4 times a week, where I did. I do yoga. I don't eat meat. I don't smoke. I drink occasionally. Not right now, though, because my doctor tells me I can't. Aside from probably not getting enough sleep and working too much, I'm a pretty healthy person. But on that day, I was anything but. My husband drove me to the emergency room, and from there, the nightmare that has been my January began. I was diagnosed with pericarditis, inflammation of the lining of my heart, brought on by a virus, a literal common cold. I also had fluid around my heart that had to be drained, or else it could hinder the beating of my heart. I was hospitalized for 4 nights and transferred from a local hospital to NYU Langone here in New York City. On January 4th, I was finally discharged after doctors drained the fluid around my heart, and I bounced out of the hospital. I couldn't get out of there fast enough with the hopes I was on the mend. But that was not the end. 3 days later, I was readmitted when I felt a flutter in my heart, like a butterfly. It was inside my chest. They determined I had developed myocarditis, inflammation of the actual heart now, the heart muscle. I remember being shepherded through the emergency room and wondering, is this it? It wasn't, thank God. Instead, I spent 5 more days in the hospital where they ran battery tests, adjusted my meds, and made sure nothing else was fueling what was happening. And in fact, in the end, it was still just the cold that was doing all of this, that had caused all of this inflammation in and around my heart. Since then, this thing has continued to wax and wane.
So, like I said, this is the girl who a doctor told her that the common cold caused her to have myocarditis. So I'm gonna let it keep on going.
I'm on the mend and on the other side now, but we'll be on medication for some time to come. It's not the most fun, but alas, I am getting
older.
Go back a little bit. One man who has helped me and wane, and the hope is I'm on the mend and on the other side now, but we'll be on medication for some time to come. This inflammation in and around my heart. Since then, this thing has continued to wax and wane, and the hope is I'm on the mend and on the other side now, but we'll be on medication for some time to come. It's not the most fun, but alas, I am getting older, and I need to admit that. One man who has helped me through all of it and shepherded me through my ups and downs and my emotions and my family's as well is my cardiologist, Dr. Greg Katz, and he joins me now because supposedly this happens, and it seems to be happening a lot these days. Yeah. It's great to see you outside the hospital, by the way.
So nice to not have an EKG in front of me to be nervous about how it's going.
Exactly, and me not crying in front of you. What happened? Everybody asks me, how does a cold go to your heart?
Yeah, so it's not so much the cold itself that's going to your heart, it's the way your body's responding to the cold. And your immune system, for most of us, just takes a couple of days to clear the virus, and we have the standard runny nose, sore throat, that kind of stuff, and it's self-limited, and it goes away. But for a small proportion of people, they get an overactive immune response, and they can have inflammation in lots of different areas. And inflammation of the sac around the heart, pericarditis, like you first were dealing with, is an unfortunate thing that we see sometimes. We've been seeing it a little bit more this year than other years, but it's not unheard of. It's rare, but it's not the rarest.
Are there some people that are more likely to develop a situation like this than others?
I wish I knew the answer to that.
Yeah.
Like,
you know the answer to so much.
I know the answer to a lot, but not this one. Anybody tells you that's either misleading them or misleading themselves. But truthfully, there's some conditions like lupus or like other autoimmune conditions where people can get this related to that disease.
Yeah.
So basically, this man is saying that the common cold led into the development of myocarditis, causing inflammation around her heart, and it's captioned here, right there. Hey, where the pen at? What we doing here? Okay, caption right here from NBC, and you can find this video on MS Now. Oh, look at Mr. Sexy Cashy Cash. Shark it. Hold up now, what? Pause. Oh, I thought. See that was some clickbait, right? I was like, what the world? You didn't fire Cashy Cash. No, no, not before I date. Oh man, okay. It threw me for a loop for a second, but anyway, this is a real news article from MSNBC. I'm glad that MS Now kept it. Anyway, back to So this is on MS Now, and this is a real video. So let's see here, and it came out all the way on January the 28th, 2023. So that's just that. And he said that the common cold caused her to have myocarditis, or led to her having myocarditis. So back to my post that I made on. Oh my God. Let me pause for a second. Oh, and just so I can make sure that people who are watching know. No, it's not. No, this video is not saying that FBI that Cashy Cash has been fired. It says, shock, FBI chief fired by Trump has warning on Cash Patel's leader. Whatever. They're always saying that Cashy Cash is going to be fired or whatever. I don't think he is. Not Mr. Sexy. Let me stop. So anyway, just so you can see it. I'm always picking in regards to Cash Patel, because I'm like, this man's gonna probably lock my ass up one day. I'm gonna put Googling some fucked up shit all the time, like Cash Patel's out of a thong, a man thong, just because I know if I ever get locked up, and they have to read some of my Google search results, I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna be uncomfortable for every fucking body, okay? For everybody. Cashy Cash. so if I'm being interrogated or whatever, or if I'm inside being interrogated, and they're like, and they say that we've seen your Google search results, and I'm like, I bet you have. Have you seen what I searched in regards to Cashy Cash? Cash turns out of a man thong. Anyway. Oh man. I don't think that John Trump's going to ever really pop up here with a dog on $13 million check. But if he did, probably one of the first things I want to get, if I did run into that kind of money, is like some underwear with some hearts on it with Cash Tail's face on it, just to do it, just for the fucking shit of it. That's just some shit that I would do. Cashy Cash. Cashy Cash. Anyway, I need to get back to because I'm almost out of storage, and like this, you know what? No, because the other page, they have a fuck ton of information inside of them too. Because I got serious over time. So anyway, the point. I wasted so much time inside this video trying to find anyway. So that doctor told Jesus Christ, Yasmin, that the common cold caused her to have myocarditis or pericarditis. And so next, the Thailand princess, she collapsed 23 days after taking the third vaccine and went into a coma. She was 44 years old. She finally passed away on, I believe, June the 11th, 2026. So she's been inside of a coma since 2023. And this is her. So this is what I want to reiterate in regards to that. So this is when I got to some serious business in regards to all the people that passed away in regards to these vaccines. I mean, in my opinion. So I have one post right here. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm tired of this. So many people died. Some people ran into complications. What was his name? Jamie Foxx. He ran into complications. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna just scroll through my posts or whatever. Oh, I probably said some fucked up shit though. Oh well, like, cause I'm tired of this. I'm like, this is gonna be it for me. I'm tired of going through all these dead bodies. It's a lot. So let's see here. I got a video caption here. Liver fibrosis from the vaccine. There's a video right here, but I'm not gonna click it anymore. I'm tired. Here you go. I'm gonna turn this off because this shit's inside my eyes and I'm tired of it. Another video that was deleted. What is this? Oh, Justin Bieber. His eyes acting weird or whatever. And it comes out that after 3 years of gaslighting the conspiracy theorists or whatever, it comes out that the virus came from China, whatever, and that's Tim Pool. I said a lot of fucked up shit though, so I mean, you might see me, yeah. Anyway. So Lance Reddick, on that video was deleted or removed. See here, what else? Oh God. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? This is some shit I used to say. Like I would say some. So apparently there was a newscaster that her eyes started rolling in the back of her head, and she had some kind of stroke situation happening. I wish I wrote her name down, but so I would say some fucked up shit. So I said, did this newscaster / meteorologist just allegedly have a huge eye rolling orgasm on live TV, or was it a stroke, or hell, I don't know. She allegedly fainted. I honestly don't know what happened, but if it was an orgasm, I want to meet her boss. Teach me an orgasmic way. The video's gone though, so I want to try. You know what? This is actually so interesting. I want to actually try to see if I can find out who this was. So let me pause for a second. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this shit. I'm bored. I'm like, I just want this to be over with. Okay, pause. Let me get a little light in my face. So I just want this to be over with. Okay, I'm on video 5 now, and I got like what 30 more minutes of like storage on his phone. I'm gonna end this today. I'm sorry, but I'm fucking tired. I tried to warn you about these vaccines or whatever, and yeah, I'm just like all the way back in 2021. Let me pause for another second to try to find this meteorologist lady who apparently probably had a orgasm in front of everybody on stage or had a stroke. Anyway, pause. Oh, I didn't have to look too far. I got okay. So apparently, I got real serious. So apparently, you know what? I'm saying allegedly. I'm joking around. I'm not saying that this lady had an orgasm on stage. I'm saying that pretty much it. I didn't expect this for me to actually follow up with another video. I didn't think I was gonna find a person. I might need to skip over this one. Anyway, you know what? I want to do it just for the shits and giggles. I love everybody. I'm joking around. I hope that everybody's healthy, alive, and okay. And whoever push these situations on the people, they end up paying. If it comes out and it's proven inside of the courts that the situation was wrong. So I was joking here. I apologize for being what's the word? Pause. I guess the word would be unempathetic or joking. Yeah, people going through health issues is not fun. It's not fun. It's not funny when it's the actual person that's going through it, and yeah. But when you warn people, it's like, what can you really? Anyway. So I need to watch the video first. Let me pause a second. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But this video is from CBS Mornings. And here it is right here. And I'll play a little clip of it. And I'm gonna so yeah.
Our colleagues at CBS Los Angeles and their viewers witnessed a very scary moment over the weekend. It was on the air. KCAL News meteorologist Alyssa Carlson fainted live on air Saturday just as she was about to deliver a forecast. A warning, some of this video you're going to watch is difficult to see.
Meteorologist Alyssa Carlson, she joins us live in the studio. Alyssa, this really is the calm before the storm.
Not again! No! Oh! Alyssa was
Meteorologist Alyssa Carlson, she joins us live in the studio. Alyssa, this really is the calm before the storm.
Not again. No. Oh.
Meteorologist Alyssa Carlson, she joins us live in the studio. Alyssa, this really is the calm before the storm.
Not again. No. Oh.
I mean, I was trying to show her, make sure you can see her eyes. Her eyes actually like rolled a little bit. I'm like, it's not funny. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so if you want to see that, you can go to CBS News or Mornings. Anyway, another newscaster faints live on TV, allegedly. So below that, and the dates are March 23rd, 2023. Did I get the, come on now. Okay, so it is, so this happened on March 21st, 2023. Or this video was posted on March 23rd, 2023. Okay, so let's see here. Another newscaster.
Has come just a week before the third anniversary.
Well, people we spoke with say they were happy that something is being done, but this is something that they've been asking for since day one. So for them, this is about 1,000 days too late. Now, Nariman, looking at after the day, families are pushing the feds to. Sorry, Nariman, I'm not feeling very well right now, and I'm about to.
Okay, we'll come back to me right now, and we'll make sure that, Jessica, you are doing okay. Thank you. We will make sure that Jessica is okay. And we will give you guys an update a little bit later to make sure that she is doing all right. She is not alone. She is with.
Let's see here. So this was, it says, watch field reporter almost passed out on camera. Posted January 9, 2023. A Canadian field reporter experienced an emergency while being on live air. And if you want to see this, you go to news channel. Why we gotta have live? It was on India Today. So that's that. Let's see here. So, also former Navy SEAL Dan Sorellis died from heart attack as he is training. And here he is right here. I'm not gonna click the link anymore. I'm tired. I want it to be over with. Yo, can you please focus? Can you please focus on the words? And here he is. So that's that. So I'm finally on page 42. Fleetwood Mac singer Christine McVeigh's cause of death revealed to be a massive stroke. And there's the video link right there. What else? Actor/musician Jamie Foxx has a medical emergency, which is being rumored to have been a stroke. And he was inside the hospital for a very, very long time. So like I said, I'm tired of this. I'm burnt out. This is posted on April the 16th, 2023. It's going to just make sure that it's seen. And that was on April 16th. Moving on, so on April 29th, I made a post on April 29th, 2023. Damar Hamlin speaks for the first time since his heart attack on the field. That seems to be still available. Celine, on April 29, 2023, I made another post. Celine Dion diagnosed with stiff person syndrome, possibly unrelated, but it's interesting timing. So, yeah. CDC direct on May the 5th, 2023. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky announces her resignation, which will be effective on June 30th, 2023. And so she was one of the people that was pushing this vaccine. Let me get a good video situation with her. Ooh. So, because I'm tired of this. So. And this is Rochelle Walensky resigning, citing her pandemic transition, May 5th, 2023. There's a good mug of her. I wonder what she's doing now. I wonder if she's still alive even. Okay, let's see here. So I just want to just go through all these. Oh, yeah, and also around May the 15th, 2023, there's a video showing that Sunkist Soda made if you had a COVID-19 test or whatever, if you dipped the little Q-tip into Sunkist or whatever, it would show a positive result. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go into all that. I just want to see dead bodies because I'm tired now. It's too much. I have a lot more here, but I'm just like, you know what? There's Justine again. She had a blood clot. May 21st, 2023. Lance Reddick, cause of death revealed to be heart disease. Oh, okay, so Lance Reddick, and this is Lance Reddick right here. So I got an article right here. So I typed so much shit up that I'm like, So I'm saying, like, I'm like, look, this is my last video in regards to this situation. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay. So Lance Reddick, cause of death revealed to be heart disease. However, his family disputes the cause of death, saying that Reddick led a very healthy and active life and could not have heart disease. Copy from the article. Attorney James Hornstein claimed Reddick was the most physically fit person he'd ever known. He said the actor worked out daily at his home gym, doing extensive cardio, maintaining a strict diet. He said Reddick required the availability of gym facilities as a contractual requirement when working away from home. The information appearing on the death certificate is wholly inconsistent with his lifestyle, Hornstein said. On behalf of Lance's wife, Stephanie Reddick, the death certificate information is not corroborated and is inconsistent with the facts known to the family. According to a death certificate obtained by TMZ, the actor, also known for his acclaimed performance on The Wire, died of ischemic heart disease and atherosclerotic coronary artery disease. Ischemic heart disease, more commonly known as the hardening of the arteries, and atherosclerotic coronary artery disease are typically caused by plaque build-up in the arteries. Reddick, 60, had collapsed in his Studio City backyard when his wife Stephanie found him and called for emergency services. At the time of Reddick's death, his spokesperson confirmed that the actor died of natural causes, but did not provide further information. And I probably butchered the fuck out of those big ass fucking medical terms or whatever. It was a heart situation. It could have been a blood clot or whatever. But anyway, you can pause it and keep moving. I am so tired of this shit. I thank God I have like a good 20 more minutes left on this phone. 20 minutes of storage left on this phone, so I can just get through these last articles. So June 1st, 2023, allegedly, actor Jamie Foxx is allegedly now partially paralyzed and blind after taking the vaccine and acquiring blood clots in the brain. The source said that Foxx did not want to take the vaccine but had no choice because he was shooting a movie with Cameron Diaz and getting the vaccine was a requirement, and he was pressured to get the vaccine. Sources apparently named AJ Benza, who appeared on a podcast called Ask Dr. Drew. I'm gonna click the link to this video right here. But here's what I typed up or whatever I think, or that was typed up. But this video, I'm gonna turn the volume. Well, I don't even really give a shit. I already played some stuff. But this is news though. Sorry. Okay, so let me just turn this I want to get the what do you call it, the thumbnail, so you can go back and watch if you want to. So it says breaking: Jamie Foxx allegedly paralyzed and blind from blood clot in brain after the poke. Posted June 1st, 2023. And let me get the full caption right here. Okay, and is that it? And the owner of the YouTube channel is called Popcorn Planet. So here you go if you want to go find the video yourself. So that's that. Let's see. So moving on, because I'm tired now. Okay, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this because I'm like, how much more time I got? Okay, I got a good amount. Hopefully I didn't say anything crazy. Okay. So June the 1st, 2023. So I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. So I'm done with the Jamie Foxx situation. So I think this is a video about, is this YouTube? It's YouTube Live. So how do I do this? Let me click the video link first. It might not even be available anymore. Oh no, it's here. Okay, turn this off. Oh, okay, so this is still about the same situation, Jamie Foxx. So this is, I guess, a video with additional information about Jamie Foxx or whatever. So it's titled Jamie Foxx Health Scare. Is a COVID mRNA booster to blame? AJ Benza shares exclusive. Ask Dr. Drew. And so here it is with the thumbnail and the lore. So I'm so burnt out on this shit that I'm like, wow, that's a lot of lore. Okay, but it's I got it captioned here. Jesus Christ. Just take me back to my page, because okay, so in that video, you might want to get know the name of the YouTube channel. Sorry about that. He's live right now, so it's like So the owner of this channel, his name is Dr. Drew. Anyway, so I got so if you, I'm just gonna read what I wrote. As a matter of fact, well, I'm gonna read what I wrote, but because it's some information talking about miscarriage and stuff like that. So it says around a timestamp mark of 13 minutes and around the 24-minute mark, AJ says that he got his girlfriend pregnant and she miscarried, and the gynecologist asked if either of them were vaccinated, and the girlfriend wasn't, but AJ was, and the gynecologist said that there has been a 200% increase in miscarriages since the vaccine. And so I've already shown you the link to the video. I'm showing you the link to the video. Okay. And so I think Tim Pool and his crew, they comment on the Jamie Foxx situation. What else? I got 30. I got a whole good 20 minutes left. So you know what? Yeah. And if I get close to the 10-minute mark, I'm quitting. Okay, so moving on. So I guess this post was made on June. Well, the post was made on June the 2nd, 2023. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Nene Leakes, her son Brent has suffered a heart attack and a stroke at age 23. Video was posted on October 11, 2022 on TMZ. So I'm not clicking the link. I'm burnt out on all that. I'm trying to just get through all this stuff. So moving on. More stuff about doggone Jamie Foxx. I don't care anymore. Apparently, what's his name? Anderson Cooper was paid reportedly $12 million by Pfizer. I'm gonna click this so you can go find this video if you want to. Let me pause a second. Okay, so via the Jimmy Dore show, it says, you won't believe how much Pfizer has paid Anderson Cooper. And this is on June 16, 2023. If you want to see the video, you can go to the Jimmy Dore show on YouTube. And again, the video is titled, you won't believe how much Anderson Cooper made from Pfizer. And so I got a caption here, what? Anderson Cooper was paid $12 million by Pfizer? That's a question, not a fact. Go watch the video and you can figure it out for yourself. Okay, so I got another video posted here. I've been talking about this rapper Big Pokey. He died at age 45 after collapsing on stage. And I think he died from a heart attack, but this video has been removed. But I've shown you other videos of him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up real quick right now. Big Pokey death. Yo, okay, look, I don't have, this is, pause. Okay, so I couldn't find it how I found it last time, so I guess I got the video right here then. It's right here. Is he rapping? Yo. Is that a full scene? He's up here rapping or whatever. And his passes out. And they rush over there and he's dead now. And I guess the original video was deleted or whatever, but it's still, you can find it if you search for it. Okay, so moving on. So after that, Jamie Foxx finally speaks out. For the first time since this health emergency. Yada, yada, yada. On July 24th, 2023, Senator Tori Kelly rushed to the hospital on Sunday night, July 23rd, 2023, after passing out during dinner due to blood clots in her lungs and legs. And so, there's that post. Okay, so So on July 25th, 2023, LeBron James' son, Bronny James, age 18, allegedly goes into cardiac arrest, has heart attack on field during USC workout practice or whatever. And that was reported by Tim Pool, seemingly. And I'll click this video just so you can see it, because I'm tired of Jamie Foxx. Just so you can find it for yourself. LeBron, and the video is titled, LeBron James' 18-year-old son suffers cardiac arrest during practice. Vaccine instantly trends on X. And so the video was posted on July 25th, 2023. And I don't know if that's a thumbnail or not, so let me just see what, turn this phone off and turn it back on. That's a thumbnail? I guess that's a thumbnail then. And so let's see, well, let me just hold it there for a few seconds. Okay. And then Timcast. Okay, that's where we can find a video at. Let's see here. Oh, this guy. So next, Angus Cloud, Euphoria star, dies at 25. I think that he died due to a drug overdose, something like that. I just posted it anyway, just to, yeah. I'm not sure. Wait, let me correct that. I don't know what this guy's. Well, you can just read the caption. I said Angus Cloud, Euphoria star, dies at 25. I'm posting this for reference in case I forget to update later. His cause of death has not been released yet, so I'm just posting this here for now. The article just says that there was a medical emergency. He apparently had problems with depression, and there are alleged rumors that it could have been a drug overdose. Who knows? This post is just for a reference. It was posted on August 1st, 2023. So I'm going to look into this real quick. I have like, what, 15 more minutes left? Well, yeah, 20 minutes left on this phone. Let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. So they said it was a drug overdose. But then again, they said that DMX's situation was they said several people's heart issue was a drug overdose. So who knows? But either way, he's passed away now. He was age 25. And so I'm moving on. So allegedly, Pfizer cannot explain why its vaccine causes myocarditis and pericarditis during Senate meeting in Australia. Oh, I forgot about this. So I made this post on August 9, 2023, and it says, allegedly, Pfizer cannot explain why its vaccine causes myocarditis and pericarditis during Senate meeting in Australia. Senator named Gerard Rennick from Australia. And I'll click this video link because it is probably important. Thumbnail. And the video is called Pfizer Can't Explain Why Its COVID Vax Causes Myocarditis. Senate estimates 3823. And the video is posted on August 4th, 2023. So if you want to look into that, you can. And this is from the YouTube channel is called Gerard Rennick. If you want to go see it for yourself. That's that. Okay, continued. Allegedly, Moderna vaccine manufacturer does not put money towards helping people who are harmed by its vaccine, which seems to be stated in this Australian Senate meeting. Again, the same senator is Gerard Rennick from Australia. Okay. Just gonna skip all this. It's the same thing. Oh, and then now I got another post saying, I made another post on August 11, 2023. It says now Pfizer says that no one was forced to take the vaccine and refuses to retract that statement, even though many people would have been fired from their jobs if they refused to get vaccinated. I want to find that voice clip. Pause. Okay, so I'm back. So this video is from Zay Speak Truth. If you want to go find this video or whatever, there you go. Ooh, don't play with me. Okay. And the video is titled "No One Was Forced to Get the Whatever" is posted on August 10, 2023. So here you go, and I'm gonna.
No one was forced to have the vaccination. Who made the comment? Was it Dr. Thuart?
I believe I made that comment.
You made that comment? Right. You were in Australia during COVID-19. You must have been fully aware that people, nurses, doctors, people to have their jobs, to keep their jobs, were forced to have the vaccination. Now, do you retract your statement that they were not forced?
Senator, no, I believe firmly that nobody was forced to have a vaccine. Mandates or vaccine requirements are determined by governments and health authorities. I believe everybody was offered an opportunity to get a vaccine or not get a vaccine. I don't believe that anybody was forced to take a vaccine.
A lot of Australians will disagree with you on that one.
Okay, let me pause. Let me unpause. I want to make sure that you hear the whoever the people's names are.
No one was forced to have the vaccination. Who made the comment? Was it Dr. Thuart?
Senator, I believe I made that comment.
You made that comment? Right. You were in Australia during COVID-19.
Dr. Thune, Dr. Hewitt, which one now? So let me pause for a second to Google these people's names or whatever, to see what their actual full name is, whatever. Pause. Because I just want to make sure that I have that I can actually go if I go back and rewatch this video or whatever, I can go and research my own and just have what I need right here, because this is also for my reference as well. Pause. Okay, I'm back. I am trying to get information about this situation or whatever, and I'm tired. Look, I got 15 more minutes to finish like 5 more pages of looking through my previous posts or whatever. I want to skip that and I want to just move on. If you care enough to look into it, you can. I'm just trying to get done with these posts that I made, and if for the people who want to look into it, they can, and see whatever is left on the internet. Let me pause. You know what? My old self was a monster. I didn't know I had another full video right here, like just waiting. So the lady's name, her name was Pauline Hanson, and This is a YouTube channel right here. The lady who was asking the people about this vaccine. And so, here we are.
Whether Australians were forced to choose between the jab or not having the jab. Have a listen.
Well, let me go back a little
Dr.
bit.
Through.
Pfizer, real the heart and soul of Australia, and the vaccine mandates have been punishing them even though the pandemic has been declared over. Have a listen to this extraordinary answer from Pfizer when asked by One Nation's leader, Pauline Hanson, whether Australians were forced to choose between the jab or not having the jab. Have a listen.
Dr. Through, you actually made a comment that no one was forced to have the vaccination. Who made the comment? Was it Dr. Through?
Senator, I believe I made that comment.
You made that comment? Right. You were in Australia during COVID-19. You must have been fully aware that people, nurses, doctors, people to have their jobs, to keep their jobs, were forced to have the vaccination. Now, do you retract your statement that they were not forced?
Senator, no, I believe firmly that nobody was forced to have a vaccine. Mandates or vaccine requirements are determined by governments and health authorities. I believe everybody was offered an opportunity to get a vaccine or not get a vaccine. I don't believe that anybody was forced to take a vaccine.
A lot of Australians will disagree with you on that one.
Great work. Pauline Hanson joins us now. Pauline, as you say, there will be many Australians, and I've certainly met many of them, who would be astonished and delighted to learn that they weren't forced to get the vaccine or not.
So, I was a beast. Like, I still am a beast, but like, yeah. So I was trying to figure out who were these people that she was talking to or whatever. And or who she actually was too. Let me pause a second, this phone is acting crazy.
Calling for more research into COVID jabs after... Well, a former top doctor is calling for more research into COVID jabs after experiencing a vaccine injury.
Your former member for Wentworth, Dr. Karen Phelps, suffered irregular blood pressure and breathlessness following her second jab. I'm pleased to say she joins us live. Dr. Phelps, good morning. You and your wife both suffered vaccine injuries. Can you take us through what happened?
Yes, good morning, Charles. Hello, Christine. Well, in Jackie's case, we obviously did a lot of homework about the vaccines and went along to have the vaccines done because we believed that on the balance of risks and benefits that was the best thing to do. And within minutes of having the vaccine, she had a quite severe reaction with numbness of the hands and feet, tingling all over her body, her head feeling like it was going to explode, pain, and then over the weeks and months following that, the condition continued, and she'd seen a number of specialists, and the conclusion was that she had an injury related to the vaccine, and so that was in her case. I went back and had the second vaccine, thinking that, you know, it's a rare reaction, and again on the balance of risks and benefits, and in my case, I developed a reaction where my blood pressure, my pulse rate, and my temperature was going up and down all over the place, and with some quite distressing symptoms and persisting for quite some time, and over a period of many months. And I was diagnosed with a vaccine-related dysautonomia. So, you know, over the process of the last year and a half or so, I've also spoken to a number of colleagues who've had vaccine adverse events themselves.
Additional
patients who've had vaccine adverse events, and so when I was putting in the submission to the long
because I hate when people
who've had vaccine
many
months, and
I hate when people interrupt like somebody basically telling themselves or whatever. So I'm sorry for interrupting that, but here you go.
And I was diagnosed with a vaccine-related dysautonomia. So, you know, over the process of the last, year and a half or so, I've also spoken to a number of colleagues who've had vaccine adverse events themselves, patients who've had vaccine adverse events. And so when I was putting in the submission to the long COVID and reinfection inquiry for the Australian Parliament just in the last month or so, I included the group of people who have suffered adverse events from vaccination, as a group that needs to have special consideration when it comes to prevention of long COVID.
These are serious side effects. What?
I don't even care. If you care, if I already given it, you to find what the place to find videos right here, and the name of the video is right here. If you care to look for yourself, let's see here. Let me pause a second.
See someone off camera reach in to help him. At that moment, the camera cuts away. And watch this sports reporter fainting on the side of the field in the middle of his report. Now, in all transparency,
Let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. I only have like what, 5 more minutes left of storage on this phone, and I'm like, this last time I'm doing this shit. I'm tired. Anyway, so more posts I made on SC. Andre Bragar, Brooklyn Nine actor, dies at age 61. The actor died on Monday after a brief illness. So let's see here. Canadian who demanded COVID camps for the unvaccinated dies at age 33. Let me pause a second because this one's kind of big. So let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. So the article, so the video was posted by the Salty Cracker, which is actually one of my favorite YouTubers. But he had a link here. Pause. Okay, so I had clicked you anyway. So the video was posted by the Salty Cracker, and so he luckily gave a link to the Gateway Pundit. So the article's titled "Pro-Vaccine Canadian Journalist Who Advocated for Vax Passport and Called for Unvaccinated to Be Fired Dies at Age 33." The Gateway Pundit post was posted on article was posted on December 14, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. And the boy's name was Ian Van Dale. And this is him right here. Well, I'll just show you the, yeah, because this one's actually kind of big. That's not him, but it's the article. And here he is right here. So this is some of the stuff that I think he posted. So you can go and find it for yourself. I'm just trying to set up and get through these last posts that I made on AstroSeek and other places or whatever. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I'm like, look, I don't really. I just want to post some stuff to make sure that. And so the video by the Salty Cracker. Is the title of the video because I was wanting him to get credit for his work. And his YouTube channel is the Salty Cracker. On this channel, I'm not subscribed to him because I like getting notifications from like well, I need to, as a matter of fact, I won't subscribe to him. I haven't seen him in a while. So I have 2 YouTube channels. Well, I have several YouTube channels, but it's for this I don't have. I'm not subscribed to too many people unless like I need to see them daily. Let's see here. What am I doing? Okay, I'm trying to get here. I had to close out some of these tabs because I got too many open. So let's see here. Oh, I got a bigger picture of them. So, and I got the Gateway Pundit article right here too. So okay, I'm sorry. I should have just. I always press star. Was that? I did like something else to me. So yeah. I know I didn't post somebody damn butt ass nigga on here. Okay, so Canadian leftist reporter Ian Van Dale has died at age 33. Journalists who advocated for that the unvaccinated be put in concentration camps died suddenly at age 33. Ian Van Dale has died after being hospitalized and declared neurologically dead, his family revealed. So there he is right here. So moving on, so 16-year-old Atlanta boy complaining of headache dies suddenly. Reportedly, doctors claim that the child died of a blood or brain aneurysm. So this right here. Let me see the video. How much time do I have left? I got a couple more minutes left. Oh my God! Please tell me I'm almost done. Cause I'm not going another day. But these are like the most important. I'm finna scroll down because I'm out of time. I'm out of storage, and I'm not making another video about this. So here are all the dead bodies. I got no time left, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, because I'm not doing this again. So turn the lights off, so you can easily sleep. See, and there are few reflections or whatever. Okay, so 16 boy just dead. This police officer died. Maybe I can't read backwards. He died. She died. Snoop Dogg's daughter has a massive stroke at the age of 24 years old. I say a lot of crazy fucked up shit, so I gotta make sure that I don't. What is this now? Reporter who attacked Novak, whatever. He attacked somebody saying, "Oh, get the vaccine." He died of, something. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. I'm just tired. I just want it to be over with. This man's probably dead. Big Pokey dies, yeah. Okay. Who's this? Yeah. Okay, moving on. Cause like I said, I'm at 122 right now. I'm tired of doing this shit. She died too. This is a beautiful woman. He's probably dead. No, we're not doing that.
Standing still.
Football player from Ackworth dies after medical emergency during workout. Let me see how old he was. Pause. Because I clicked for some reason, and it's probably important. So let me pause. I guess luckily I paused. Somebody pulled up inside the yard and started blowing their fucking horn. But anyway. So the boy's name is Bryce Stanfield. He died at age 21. He died after a medical emergency during a workout at Furman University. So this is his face right here. And the caption's right here. Get that green mark off the screen, but it's right there. It's age 21. Oh, jeez. Yeah. So that's that. So I made a mistake and clicked it, but it is what it is. Moving on. So it's still going on. I'm scrolling down because I'm out of storage, and I'm not gonna make another video about this. I've already went over everything in regards to here's lights back off. To all this stuff, whatever. I'm burnt out on it. And since today's my last day making a video about this one was a sad story though. So I'm gonna probably talk about him. Let me pause a second. I don't have that much storage left though, but basically his name is Ryan Mott, age 48. He's remembered as a devoted educator who spent decades after his military career helping his students in Hinsdale High School of Illinois. He suffered a medical emergency on campus at 7:40 a.m. on a Monday and was rushed to the hospital. I think that the student, I think that it was. I distinctly remember there was an event where the students had to grab the teacher and take them to the hospital or whatever, or report the emergency. They passed out in front of their students. I don't know if this was him or not, but I want to give you the lore right here. If you want to go look into him, you can. And I'm on page 44, and I got like three more pages of this stuff to go through. Let me pause. So I'm back. Alexei Navalny cause of death is shown to be blood clot / heart attack. I don't know how old he was. Anyway, let me show you. Apparently he died. Let me click the link real quick. Wikipedia. What the? Let me pause because I'm getting all these doggone pop. I don't need all that. I need results. Or maybe he was killed by a neurotoxin, because that's what Google Wikipedia says. When Google AI says whatever, a neurotoxin. Maybe it was poison. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm just trying to get through all this. Is this okay? Again, this is him. So I don't know who he is, but apparently he was probably famous. I don't know. Don't care anymore. Sorry for the green dot in the middle of the screen, but that's just I'm working with a broken screen. So yeah. And let me just scroll up a little bit. Okay, so scrolling down. Whatever. I don't even really care. Like, and there's the date right there if you want to see it. And this. So like I'm just trying to get through this. Like I got 2 more pages of this stuff to go through. White clots. I'm just gonna. Do I have anything? Did I say anything crazy on here? Okay, I'm just gonna just scroll down. I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm like, I really am. You just read for yourself. There's so much. And white clots, like they're like blood clots that are. It's like there's one of them right there, I think. Who was this? Children with vaccine injured. Something like that. What else? And then this is one post that I made about having a vision about DMX. But this is like later on. This later on. Frank, this 23-year-old had a. Oh, his cause of death has not yet been released, but he's dead. So many people died of random shit. It's like, yeah, I was like, you know what, screw it. Okay. I'm out of storage, so it's like, yeah, I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. And April 29, 2024, AstraZeneca admits in court that its COVID vaccine does cause rare blood clot side effect. And Temple reported on this. And I do want to get his video link, so let me pause a second. Okay, so this is from Timcast, I think, and it says AstraZeneca admits in court that its COVID vaccines does cause rare blood clot side effect. Posted on April 29, 2024. Here it is right here. And the YouTube channel is Timcast. So I see here. New York City firefighter dies at age 36. He dies of a heart attack after being fired to pay for migrants, leaving his family with nothing. This is 2024, right? April 29, 2024. He was fired, and I think that he had a heart attack. Anyway, moving on. So let's see here. And this is Chris Cuomo or talking about, I don't know, ivermectin. I don't know. I don't care anymore. And like him, whatever. Him trashing ivermectin. I don't really care anymore. He was on the PBD podcast. So. Will Chris Cuomo apologize about talking about the vaccine or whatever? I don't look. May 8th, 2024, AstraZeneca pulls the vaccine from the market. I need this because this is very, very important into what I was talking about earlier inside the year about Donald Trump bringing AstraZeneca into the United States in regards to his Trump RX situation. I'm like, look, don't bring those bitches here. They got kicked out, in my opinion, they got kicked out of Europe. So let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. So the video is titled "COVID Vaccine Pulled from Market at AstraZeneca Ends Vaccine Citing Low Sales Amid Side Effect Lawsuit." And these people got sued for a lot, I think. The video was posted on May 8, 2024. And basically, I believe that they got sued to the point they got kicked out of Europe or whatever. This is the title of the video right here. We do not need AstraZeneca inside the United States. I don't care how cheap their drugs are or whatever. There's a difference between quality and, yeah. But these people got sued to the point that they said, So anyway, moving on. I probably sound crazy, or I'm not getting out what I want to get out. Maybe one day I will, but okay. Bombshell: U.S. Army admits the vax ruined this soldier's life.
Meet Carolina Stanzik.
Carolina Stanzik. Anyway, this is, I think, from Steven Crowder. Let me get the thumbnail. They told you, they told you that the vaccine was safe and effective. And this is Steven Crowder. All the way back on June 24, 2024. And the name of the video is called "Bombshell: U.S. Army Admits the Vax Ruined This Soldier's Life." Steven, no, this is Crowder Bits. So. Let's go, because I'm out of storage. Got 2 minutes left, probably. Famous influencers are dropping like flies. Let me just get the video link. Let me pause a second. Okay, this video is titled "Famous Influencers Are Dropping Like Flies. Why?" Posted August 24, 2024. And here's the video. And you can find it on channel EO Nutrition. So there you go. And again, and here's some of the lore or whatever. There you go. So let's see here. I'm just trying to get done. Last page. Please tell me I don't have no post on here. Okay, it's the last video that I have posted here. So, and it's gone. So it says it was posted on September 10, 2024. Video title: 18-year-old Florida high school football player dies suddenly. And the video's gone. So that's the last post I think I made in this form. It was posted on September 10th, 2024. And after that, I was like, fuck it. Okay, so cool. We are done with this shit. So that is it for me. I was trying to get a video out in regards to Fauci and his him pleading the fifth. Maybe this is why he was pleading the fifth the entire time. Who knows? I'm just yeah. So is that everything for me? Because I'm definitely out of storage. I think that's gonna be it for me. Have a great whatever. Bye.